John in Boston. Sup, John in Boston. It moved me up to 77 ego. I feel like my rating has not moved up to accommodate that 77 ego you're moving me up to. I've played against people with higher ratings than that, who have been around 76. It's all good. I mean, honestly, I play offline around 80, so it's like I should still be able to do everything I'm doing here at about that point. Like, I was playing at 83 before they did the drop. And honestly, it took me a while to get used to this game again at this low. And I mean, like, I know that sounds weird to say, but you have to play differently when you're playing at, like, mid-70s than you do when you're at mid-80s. At mid-70s, everybody can react. You know, it's not like you can just, like, whiz it through and assume they won't have a chance to hit it. You know, like, even that pitch that I shouldn't have swung at, I can still react quick enough to make contact. The question is, can I line it up and can I not swing at the crap? That's really what it is. Can I protect it and not swing at junk? And if I do swing at junk, can I make a good enough contact that it kind of works? Because you're not really going to just, you know, blow it past people around this point. But when you got to the higher levels, that's going to be an easy single. That's that no man's land Bermuda Triangle. I've mentioned it before. I know that. That place is just nasty. That's the perfect hit and run right there. I mean, not as good as the other one where we scored, but, like, you know, you move the shortstop out, you get a chance to just kind of take control there. Alright. I'm going to go with he throws me a strike this time. Close. Ooh, we got to be careful here. Okay, cool. I honestly did not expect him to do that. So I thought he was going to be able to field that, and I was a little worried. Otherwise, we would have scored even more. Alright, we really just need to get another outfield hit, and we get... Oh my god, that's literally not what you want to do. I was about to say, another outfield hit scores 2. Even a pop-up in the outfield scored 1. Now we need a hit. Alright, he's going to start feeding him low. I don't really like him down there. I like him right there. Do something crazy. I was hoping he'd just jump up for no reason and just miss it. Moose! I just realized they're playing the Moose. The Moose is a rare breed. There are people who love the Moose. I don't understand those people. I like the wide loads. If we're going to go with just, you know, pure power teams. I like it for the same reason that most people like the Moose. It's a little bit obscure compared to some of the others. Nobody wants to play as Sirloin's nemesis all the time. But I mean, I also like the Piggies. The Piggies have been my go-to, man. Ever since I discovered how much I like the grapplers. It was just like, Piggies are where it's at. What do we do here? Throw me a ball. Did not expect that. It's not going through. They have one of the, like, most deceptively slow shortstops in the game. I always forget that. Because you see Nachos over there, and you're like, he wouldn't be slow. Bloop, bloop. But this is what I mean by, like, at this ego, everyone can make contact with the ball every time. Like, if you notice, like, I'm not struggling to make contact. What I'm struggling with is not swinging at crap. That's the hard part. It's always the hard part. Boom. That's a run. That is definitely at least one run. On the off chance he threw that home instead of the cutoff, that was 2 runs. That's not going to bloop in, but maybe. Dive. Dive. Submarine. Come on, man. I need it. I'm streaming. I need to look like I kind of don't suck. You'd at least hope. But I'm going to post these up on YouTube. So if you guys happen to be watching these on YouTube, I'm going to try to play Super Mega Baseball at least once a week. And I hope you guys are able to check them out. I'll probably try to make it a set day. I'm looking at Thursday right now for this. I think Thursday would be a good day. We'll just play some Super Mega Baseball. That is going to be an iffy one. It's not some good contact, but... Thursdays 9 to midnight. By the way, I do stream every single weekday, except for Monday, from 9 to midnight. So I'd love to hang out with you guys. We check out a lot of different games. I like to focus on indie stuff. Like to play a lot of different stuff. I'm playing Fortnite a lot. I'm playing a lot of other unique titles. Like Moonlighter, I think, was one I really liked from this last week. I played Shaq Fu yesterday. That was pretty good. I should probably... Well, I mean, I need to finish. I have a quick taste. If you guys haven't checked out our quick tastes, I would love if you did. They're up on YouTube. It's pretty much me just kind of giving you guys a rundown on the game. You know, like, there's no demos for a lot of games anymore. So this is about as close as you're going to get to them. Just kind of run down a little bit about the game, how it feels. Give you guys some, you know, quick chance to look at some gameplay before you pick it up. Zero helps me with those. He also streams on this channel. So he streams during the day, and I believe he streams Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Took me a second. But let's... Oh. Bad one to swing at. Oh. What? I closed my eyes. I literally closed my eyes, and I'm like, what? We got a hit? What is going on with this guy? Oh my god. What? I'm so confused. He makes that catch, but he misses the other? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I knew that was coming. You're going to do it one more time. And you don't do it again. If you do, you tricked me. That is a run, I think. Yep. Dude, we play aggressive up in here. If you haven't seen any of my videos on Super Mega Baseball, I got tons of tips and tricks all up on YouTube. We play super aggressive. There's no such thing as laying up. We're gonna always try to get the easy stuff, which is funny because when I play defense, I play the opposite. On defense, we only play aggressive when it's needed, and the goal is to, you know, kind of win off our offense. Because I know that my offense is going to be better than most people's defense in pitching and offense. I just can't give them easy stuff. So as long as we don't give them that easy stuff, I'm pretty sure we do just about fine. You know, like I can score 4 runs most games. When I'm not scoring 4 runs, it's because I'm in my own head. Someone's just throwing beautifully, you know, into spots that I hate to hit. You know, like if you could continue to hit that corner right there off that pitch that I just threw, I never hit that very often because I just don't swing at it. So, you know, if you can get me 2 strikes off that and then get me to kind of chase something bad, that's pretty much how you're going to beat me. Alright, he's giving up on swinging. Man, I was nervous on that. The last thing I wanted to do was let that bloop through, but honestly, I probably should have not done what I did. Alright, so he's got a slow team. I can probably get a double play here. We just got to get him to, you know, ground out. He's definitely not in the mood to swing right now. As he swings. But that just means I'm going to, you know, kind of try to test him a little bit. Alright, here it comes. The dirt pitch. So we can't get the guy at third, but we can definitely get these 2. So even if we give up that run at third, it's not the end of the world. That was the correct baseball play. Every once in a while, though, because of the fact run differential is the only thing that matters at all in this game for ratings, you'll see me do something that's not the correct baseball play just to avoid giving up a run. Alright, he probably should pull his pitcher right now, but I'm not going to tell him that. Believe it or not, I actually used to remind some people. Because it's just like, your pitcher's dead. Right now, I'm kind of just hitting like an idiot, so that may be the best thing ever for him. I pretty much power swing every time, if you haven't noticed. That's kind of my move. Why? Because there's virtually no punishment for doing it. Alright, we got this.
Now batting, number 19, the center fielder.
That's not going to bloop in. He would have to really botch that. Like, really botch that. But what's up, guys? For anybody just joining, this is Kane with XBLA Fans. Just hanging out, playing some Super Mega Baseball 2. I know we accidentally posted on our channel that, you know, streams were canceled today, so I'm not surprised it's a light audience. But I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. If you guys want to chat, feel free to. We can talk about anything. Talk about this game. We can talk about another game. We can talk about E3. Talk about sushi for all I care. Or the Chicago Cubs and how Jason Hayward hit a grand slam. I'm sorry for any Phillies fans. That pitch is nasty. So, see, I caught that one earlier by diving. We don't dive now. There's no point in diving now. Diving now would be suicidal. Boom. Alright, cool. We're 4-1. Let's do this, guys. 4-1. Give me that. Give me those points. We got to keep working our way up. I'm on my way up. Yo, what's up, Metrius? Glad to see you, dude. I think you played a little bit of this game, right, man? Dude, we were tearing it up today. Considering I honestly was doing so bad when they first dropped my ego. They dropped everyone's ego. It's not like they just dropped mine. For anyone who, like, wasn't keeping track. But I just mean, like, when they dropped it, like, I was playing so horribly. You know, it took me a little bit to get used to this again. And now I'm virtually, you know, climbing back up. I think we'll get close to 80 again, because, like, where we're at right now, we've been able to hit pretty consistently 4-run games. The big thing is I just have to be patient. I have to sit back, and I have to tell myself, okay, we're not swinging at stuff in the dirt. Did you try the online at all, Metrius? Or did you, you're mostly a single-player guy? It was totally a fly right on my screen. I'm trying to get him to leave. He's distracting me. He's gonna go hover on the ball. I know it. Oh my god, this could be so annoying.
Now batting, number 10, the second baseman.
If I lose, I blame the fly. Shoe fly. Whoop, whoop. See, I wouldn't even be upset if something like that was what got past my outfielder. But I swear, man, I've let some really dumb ones go through recently.
The first baseman.
That's a good bunt. Oh my god. Should have thrown to second to begin with. Solo and co-op. Nice. Dude, it's going to be the fly. No lie. It's like, I want to kill this thing. Oh my god. This is terrible, man. This is like my own personal hell. Like, how am I supposed to pay attention when I got this thing just zooming around my ears? Okay, this is going to be nice. If this guy is someone who's going to chase stuff, I don't really have to worry about giving him pitches. I think he's going to, you know, tighten up. Because I don't think he'll keep making that mistake. I'm going to give him home. I might have been able to challenge it. I would have definitely let him advance. And letting him advance right now is a bigger deal. One run is not the end of the world. Giving up, you know, people in scoring position, letting him get another hit for something I probably can't get anyway, would have been brutal. Because, you know, like, that would have scored if he was on third. Because we managed to hold him. Doesn't really matter that, you know, it wasn't ideal. Alright, cool. We're going to make it through the first inning against him. One run. It's not the end of the world. So he's pitching closer to the zone. Honestly, that's normally how I can tell someone's a better player. Because if you pitch closer to the zone, I swear you're normally a better player than the guy who pitches a foot away from it. Because the thing about a foot away from it is if I do chase it, it's much more effective. But if I'm chasing that, that means you're playing against people who kind of suck at this game. You know, or they're just like way out of it. Because there's no way they should be swinging at that. Like that being close, that's tempting. That could have been so bad. If that had gone through, I almost, you know, hit and ran. That would have been so bad too. Man. Oh, wow, we got lucky. So that hit and run worked out. Let's just put it that way. I mean, with 2 outs, it's not like it mattered if he caught it. It was just going to be, we caught it. You know, running wouldn't have hurt us, but like, dude. That's one way to tie it back up. And we get the lead. This is why you just don't stress. You get a little bit behind, you know you can bring it back. Oh man, I needed that one to go through. But hey, we got control of the game again. I like being in the driver's seat. I like being the guy who doesn't have to, you know, score more runs. I can kind of coast a little bit. Fielding errors like that infuriate you, dude. I've had a couple today that have been pretty brutal that people have done against me. Like one, I literally closed my eyes and I got on first. I was just like, what? But I've made a couple mistakes myself. My biggest errors have been my first baseman throwing to second on some double plays. Stuff like that right there with my second baseman. If I dove, I probably could have caught it. Honestly, just wasn't thinking about it. Went a little too casually. I get more annoyed by the fact that my catcher always throws the ball like a mile in the air. But if you accidentally not overthrow. If you throw an error, basically, it'll drop it. It will land right in front of the bag, and it's almost always an out, which is so stupid to me. The fact that, like, you're almost better off with this catcher in particular. And I've noticed this with a couple of them. You know, basically anyone who's not, like, what is it, Harmony Strauss. Like, she's just a beast. Dude, I had an eyes closed hit earlier today, Metrius. More because, you know, like, I hit it and I just closed them because I'm like, there's no way I get, you know, on base off this. It was just a pop-up to the third baseman. He's kind of chilled through it. He's kind of chasing a little. I'm not too worried about it. Just kind of trying to get him to swing at some of this. I don't think he's going to chase this, but it sets me up. It's fine. If he chases it and hits it, even better. When I say chase it, like, I'd rather him swing at it than not swing at it. Because the goal isn't to strike him out. My goal is to get through with as few pitches as possible. Strikeouts don't matter. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Just relax. Oh my god. Dude, he's got like that. Is this the guy with the massive junk? Yeah, it just goes a lot further than you think. Alright, we just gotta relax. He's got like a slow fastball. He's actually pretty easy to hit. Just don't swing when you see that. There's no point. I honestly thought that was low. We undered it. Bloopy bloops. He's not gonna let that one go through. It would have been nice though. Alright, we're in the second inning. I don't want to pull my pitcher with 2 outs. Because, you know, anybody can just do that. This isn't exactly my favorite pitcher on this team, though. So I probably will pull him on the next one. If we had any kind of lead, or we were behind, I probably would have pulled him, to be honest. But, like, 1 run isn't that much. I just really... Like, my least favorite thing is pulling my pitcher in the second inning and then having issues with having to go to extras. This should be a double play ball if he swings. Like, that's one of those nasty ones that now that you've seen... Oh, man, that was brutal. He didn't give me anywhere to throw that because of the way it bounced. He hit it too weak. That kind of sucks sometimes. I don't really mind walking you, so if you want to swing, you can swing. If you don't want to swing, don't swing. In the dirt. It's fine. This gives me the force back. We can go for the double play, and we don't have to worry about him scoring on a single. You know, oh, damn. Then he hits that. That's the only problem with that. He makes good contact. You gotta just deal with the extra base runner now. This guy's definitely playing better than the last few I've been playing against. Which makes sense. I mean, he's playing at the higher ego. You hope that the higher ego player is just better at the basics of the game. And by basics, I mean, like, he's not making as many just bad decisions. That was so iffy on diving. So iffy. But that right there is why I didn't want to pull my pitcher. Because, like, both of us have been basically going back and forth, hitting each other pretty decent. Wow. As long as I don't swing at junk in the dirt. Like, this is why I kind of like that they did lower the egos a little bit. I was a little nervous at first. But, like, me and this guy, we're playing and we're trading hits for hits. You know, it's pretty consistent that the two of us are making contact with the ball. And it's not just a 0-0 game waiting for one of us to get a hit. And I like that. I like the fact that, like, we're actually able to kind of, you know, show some skill here, but still do pretty well. That was so close to being okay. If that had blooped through, we would have been in a real good position. This is going to be in the dirt. I was expecting the curveball, but I was expecting in the dirt. Alright, well, we advanced him. I didn't really want to get an out, but we advanced him. Alright, so we just need a hit. Hit scores a run. Swinging at that does not. He's probably going to walk me, but honestly, Flash is just as good a hitter. So I really don't mind it. And oh my goodness, if I'd done the sidestep, I might have been okay. That's so painful. I didn't expect him to let it get that close. So, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you do that little banana cutout when you round, when you hold the advanced runner, you can actually sometimes sidestep that. It's so dumb, but I've done it once or twice, and it's just, you kind of laugh when it happens. I shouldn't have swung at that. I should have taken the walk. You know, there was no real reason I needed to to get a hit with him. Like I said, I believe in Flash. Flash is a pretty dang good player. Alright, we got out of an inning. Alright, so this... Oh, no, we didn't. Dear Lord. I'm getting cocky. I'm expecting my fielder to field the ball. Why'd I swing at that? Dude, that stuff sucks. That stuff sucks. You can tell he's got a... Oh my god. That was bad. He's doing a good strategy here. He moved from junk ball with low velocity to higher velocity pitcher. So it kind of like changes up how he pitches. But also makes it a little harder for me to just sit. Because the balls are coming in faster. Like he's basically like trained me to where I expect him slower. And now I'm kind of like panicking. It's a nice little thing you can do. I'm probably going to pull my pitcher here. Might give him 1 or 2 pitches. Just to do the same kind of thing. Oh, no. Yes. Alright, so I really don't want to keep this going. We're going to do a double switch. We're going to put in my favorite pitcher. And we're going to put in Harmony. Or Rosie. Can't speak. Harmony is my favorite player in the wide loads. And like I said, this is the same thing he just did to me, basically. It's really hard to do this. Like, moving from a guy who's pitching 80, you know, 83, to suddenly getting 97. And it's fast, and it comes out quick. It really does make it a lot harder. Like, he and I have kind of been hitting each other pretty easily. And, like, this is one of those things where you just kind of got to make me use some pitches. And if I throw to where you're at, you just got to hit it there. Oh, dude, I love the wide loads, man. Glad you checked out that video. Like, the wide loads were my favorite team. And it's still one of my favorite teams just because of Harmony. I would say this is by far my current favorite team. I don't realize she was hurt. We'll put in Blings. Blings can hit pretty well. Alright, he's throwing low. I'm just going to sit down here. You know, like, why not do this? If he's going to keep throwing down here. That should have been in the bleachers, man. Checked. So people who say you can't check a swing with the buttons are full of shit. Because I just did it. That is a power swing checked with the button. It is not very easy to do. Normally I just don't let go, but I accidentally did it. And I still checked it. I always crack up when I see that on Reddit. They're like, I like the stick. Because the stick is the only one you can check. I'm like, you can still do it. It's just not easy. Oh. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a blooper. Alright, he's going to throw it down here. Like, we know where he's going. See, this is the problem. Don't get predictable. Don't get predictable. I'm just sitting on it because you know one will come down here. And when it does, I just got to make contact with that one pitch. If it's not down here, we're not swinging. You want to walk me? You walk me. So we only need 1 run. We're the second team up, so I'm not even going to bother stealing with 2 outs. If we needed more than 1 run, I might consider it, but... Dude, I want it down here. This is your spot. Pitcher. Throw right here. Jedi mind trick. Aw. Screwed it up. Foul tip. That could have been bad. Yes! Oh, yes. Man. That was clutch. That was clutch. I'm happy with that victory just because we did what I was trying to do. So my goal was to get him to pitch down there. I didn't swing at the best pitch, but everything worked out. We're on a 5-game, like 5-1. I think we're on like a 4-game win streak. We're tearing it up, man. Oh, dude, Onyx, I go on loss streaks too, man. I go on like 3-4 game loss streaks sometimes. My records are normally bonkers, but like every once in a while I'll just have a bad streak. And like I've had like a 19-0 streak before, basically. I was 19-1 at one point. I ended up going 24-2 or something. Yo, what's up, Arthur? Glad to see you, dude. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-1. That's not bad for tonight.